At first glance, it might look like a tiny piece of gold jewelry dropped in the grass. But then, it moves. This isn't treasure, it's alive. Meet the golden tortoise beetle. A living jewel that gleams like polished metal and can shift its colors right before your eyes. It's no bigger than a grain of rice, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in pure, radiant spectacle. Found across the eastern and southern United States, especially in gardens where sweet potato or morning glory plants grow, this tiny beetle belongs to the family of leaf beetles. But unlike its relatives, it wears armor that looks like it came straight from a royal collection. Its domed, tortoise-like shell reflects sunlight in brilliant gold. Sometimes so perfectly, it acts like a mirror. It's often called the gold bug for obvious reasons, but its real name is Chaetodotella sexpunctata. What makes this beetle truly remarkable isn't just its shine, it's the way it changes color. When it feels safe and undisturbed, it glows like polished metal. But if it's touched, startled, or threatened, it loses its golden appearance and turns dull red or bronze in seconds. This dramatic color shift isn't magic, it's science. The beetle doesn't use pigments like most colorful creatures. Instead, it uses microscopic layers in its shell to reflect light. When fluid pressure inside its body changes, like when it gets stressed, the way light bounces off its shell changes too, revealing the darker underlayer. It's a built-in survival trick: dazzle to confuse predators, then disappear by turning dull. The golden tortoise beetle shell is not just for beauty, it's also practical. Its tortoise-like shape helps it stay snug against leaves, making it harder for predators to pry it off. And it isn't just the adults that have bizarre defenses. The larvae are something else entirely. When the eggs hatch on the underside of host plant leaves, the beetle's young emerge looking nothing like their shiny adult selves. Instead, they look like armored grubs, and they carry a grotesque but genius invention on their backs: a fecal shield. That's right, they collect their own poop and shed skins to build a kind of umbrella, which they hoist over their bodies to deter predators. It sounds gross, but it's surprisingly effective. As these larvae grow, they eventually form a pupa, a transitional stage where they stay hidden and still, slowly developing into the golden adults. And once they emerge, they begin the cycle all over again, searching for leaves to feed on and mates to reproduce. While the beetle doesn't live long, its life is packed with transformation, disguise, and dazzling spectacle. But the golden tortoise beetle isn't just a visual treat, it's also a scientific inspiration. Researchers are fascinated by its ability to manipulate light without pigment. By studying the structure of its shell, scientists hope to design materials that can change appearance in real time. Think color-changing fabrics, mood-responsive surfaces, or even camouflage technologies for military and fashion use. What we learn from this tiny insect might one day revolutionize how we build materials. In a world where biodiversity is shrinking and many insects are in danger, the golden tortoise beetle reminds us why it's so important to pay attention to the little things. Not just because they're beautiful, but because they hold secrets, solutions, and stories we've barely begun to understand. This golden bug doesn't sting, bite, or buzz. It simply glows and vanishes like a secret whispered by nature. So next time you're walking through a garden or forest and catch a glimpse of something sparkling on a leaf, don't ignore it. It might just be one of nature's rarest treasures. Not gold, not jewelry, but something far more magical, a beetle that wears gold and knows how to disappear. Think about it. How magical is this planet, filled with creatures so bizarre, so beautiful, they look like they belong in a dream. From golden beetles to panda ants, This is the kind of nature that makes you stop and stare. Want to see more wonders like this? Don't just watch. Be part of the journey. Subscribe now, and let's explore the wild side of our world together.